Caught my partner planning a secret trip without me using our savings. It was a Tuesday morning, the kind of mundane, sunlit start where you don't expect your life to fracture. I was making coffee, humming to the radio while Derek scrolled through his phone at the kitchen table. His spoon clinked against his cereal bowl. Too loud, I remember thinking, but I brushed it off. We'd been tense lately, sure. He'd been working late, his texts clipped, his laughter a little forced. But this? The first red flag was the charge alert. 2 weeks ago, my banking app pinged with a $1,200 withdrawal from our joint savings. When I asked, Derek froze. "Oh, that's for the car repairs," he said, avoiding my eyes. They quoted me higher than I thought. I nodded, even though our Honda had been fine, even though his voice sounded like a stranger's. The second flag, his phone. He'd started keeping it face down, swiping notifications away like they were cursed. Last night, he left it on the couch after falling asleep during a movie. I didn't want to look. But his sudden secrecy gnawed at me, a cold, sick feeling in my stomach. The screen lit up with a message. "Final payment processed. Pack light. Paris waits for no one. Meet it." My hands shook. Underneath, flight confirmations, Airbnb bookings, a romantic dinner reservation for two. In his name and someone else's. Emily. A coworker he'd mentioned once, laughing about her quirky memes. I confronted him this morning, calmly, somehow. "Who's Emily?" His face drained. He stammered. It's not what you think." But it was. He admitted it all, voice flat, like he'd rehearsed. The emotional affair, the trip booked with our money, the savings we'd scraped together for a house, for a future, for a baby we'd been trying to conceive. Now I'm sitting in my car outside the park where he proposed. The ring feels like a shard of glass on my finger. I keep replaying his excuses. I felt trapped. You've been so focused on work, it just happened. Nothing fixes the math. $1,200 for a betrayal. $1,200 to erase 4 years. I can't go home. I can't face the empty nursery we painted last month or the suitcase he's already packed in the closet. But I also can't stop wondering, who cancels the flights? Who gets the deposit back? How do you divide a life when the person you loved is already gone? TLDR. Discovered my husband booked a secret Paris trip with another woman using our shared savings. Now I'm grappling with whether to fight for us or let go.